Hey everybody, it's Miss Jim, an old woman making things, and actually I am going to make something today, so who knew I would do that? I certainly didn't. Okay, you know the drill. If you're watching this segment show, then you're probably on replay. Actually, nobody's here now, but, and if it's the red live button lit up at the top of the screen, you are live, and I'm happy to have you here, and if you're on replay, I'm happy to have you there too. So I think I told people it'd be about 15 minutes, and it hadn't been quite that long, so it may take people a little bit of time to... Oh, look, there's Terry Kendall Smith. Hey, somebody's here. I'm not by myself, so thank you. And Bonnie's here. Okay, let me find myself over here on the iPad so I can see comments. Uh-oh. What in the world is that? Uh-oh. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Carla. Let me turn... Y'all, I've forgotten how to do everything here. Let me see if I can get this, get myself shut up here. Okay. Now, hey, Bonnie, it's good to see you too. Hey, Carla. Who did I miss? Let me get comments. Okay, Bonnie, Carla, and Bonnie. Okay, so I do have a few comments, so that makes me happy. Let's see. We're going to play around with torch paint a little bit, and I don't know if y'all know what torch paint is. I know other people have used it, so you probably do. But it is a wood-burning gel that instead of using a wood burner and burning yourself like I probably would, you can use this paste to have that same kind of effect on it. Hey Amanda, hey Deb, and I'll show you, I did play around a little bit on YouTube, and I did this, but I'm not very good at stencils. This is supposed to be sunflowers. It looks kind of like a Christmas tree, but this is what it looks like, sort of, when you get it done. So I'm going to try it. This was a piece of throwaway wood, but I used to get bamboo cutting board from Dollar Tree. So I put this on this side, and I'm going to try it again on this side and see if I can get the whole stencil on here. See, I missed that whole part right there. So, hey Sheila. Who I missed? Hey Glenda. Okie dokie. Hey Sarah. Okay, so let's just try it. It's going to take me a while to get it set up because I have to glue it down. This is a metal stencil by, who's it by? Alex Melnick. I guess that's how you say his name. You know, I've got this one and I've got another one I'm going to try. So I'm just playing around to see if I can get this to work. So I don't mind it. Hey, Wilma. But I have to, since it doesn't have a sticky back, I have to tape it down. And I'm taping it all the way around because I don't want it to move. And it's a little warped. I don't like that. So I've got, this is painter's tape. Christine, I got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so pretty. And I was going to send you a message later. Yes, Justin sent it to me this morning, and that's actually what I woke up to. So thank you very much to me. For me, I appreciate it. It's very well done. And I will use it for something. So thank you so much. Okay, let me get this straight here. Straight-ish. This is probably going to be a throwaway thing, but you never know. Hey, Sister Elaine. Just a few more days. Okay, so I've got the top down. Let me get the sides. The sides are what's a little warped. I'm putting this down so that I don't cover up any of what I want to put the torch paint over. Hey, Carol Ruth. Thank you for walking the gnomes. Is your mother home? I really wish you could go to Virginia with me, but I'm not sure when I'm coming back. And I know you've got to take care of your mom. But you and I may just take off one day and go up there and see Justin, whether he likes it or not. Okay, so we're closing in on it. Now that's not holding. I might need to use stronger tape, because this is not holding as well as it ought to. Hey, Sandy. Oh, if I missed somebody, I'm sorry. Floated my boat. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. That picture was a pleasant surprise to wake up to this morning. Not a lot of room between where the design ends and the, hey Judy, design ends and the end of the stencil at the top and the bottom. And it's going to need considerably more tape. No, I don't think he'd mind at all. So we'll just do that sometime after Carol's mother gets better and I get over these seemingly weekly trips to Columbia. Yeah, I don't think this painter's tape is going to do it. Been home a week. She's getting herself a good... Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'll figure out when you can take time off to go see Justin, and we'll just go. Hey, Lori. Okay. No, this is taking longer than I want it to, but I want to be sure it's down. Hey, Angela. I want to be sure it's down. I bet your mom is glad to be home. She was gone for a while. Hey, Diana. Okay, that may be about as good as it gets. Hey, Sharon, I'm doing fine. I know, I was so upset, but I was really worried about how I was going to, since, you know, my brother's situation is up in the air still. I was really worried about getting you up there and then not being able to come home and not getting you home. So, hey, Justin. I just talked to Carol Ruth, and we're gonna come up and see you sometime when her mother gets to be okay, and when my brother's situation straightens itself out. Okay, for those of you who just came in, I did this the other day. This is torch paint, and you'll see what it does, but it goes on one color, and when you heat it with the heat tool, and it changes color. So we're going to try it and see. You know, I missed a whole section of the thing down here. So we're going to try it again. Hey, Susie Ficus, how are you? Okay, so I've got it taped down. I hope good enough. And the instructions say to use a squeegee, but I never learned how to control a squeegee, so I'm trying this little brush. This is a brush that comes in a pack from Dollar Tree for $1.25, and the bristles are too long for a stencil, so I cut them down, and we're going to hope it works. Okay, and this is the wood burning gel that I got. I really would like to find some. This comes out brown. I really would like to find some that comes out black, but I'll have to figure that out another day. So, all you do is you get a little bit on your brush, and it says put down a light coat. So I'm just doing the best I can. I've never been good with stencils. It says you don't need a whole lot. I'll tell you what, the light that I've got in here shines off this metal, so I can't really see what I'm doing. I just want to be real sure that I get all this covered, and there probably will be some bleed through. You know, I hope not, but there probably will be, because that's the way it is. Thank you for sprinkling, Mike. And hi, Mike. Thank you for sprinkling. Michelle, I hope it'll be pretty. I love this technique. You know, and I don't really mind the one on the other side, except it's just not, I didn't get the whole stencil on there because I really can't see what's there and what's not. And I'm smoothing it down a little bit because it does tend to raise up some. Hey, Rosemary, to raise up some and leave little bumps, but you can sand it down too, so that's okay. Okay, just takes a little while to do it. Probably a little bit more patience than I had when I was trying it on YouTube. And I'm sorry that I do have to use the heat tool, so there will be noise. You know, if this works out, I've got a sign that I want to do on a cutting board. So if I can get this done to my satisfaction, I will try that. This is kind of a throwaway project right here because it's an experiment. Now, when I get back from South Carolina for any length of time, I'm going to have an auction. Because I know you can't see what's behind me real good, but I've got finished crafts all over this room and that I've got to get out of here. Hey, Joellen. Hey, Helen. Oh, this is later than I usually come on, except for Saturday night. Yeah, see, this is loose over here already. So I got to find something other than painter's tape. Yeah, maybe I should have started with a tiny one. I don't know. I'll show you one a smaller one that I did on a piece of my oak tree. It didn't turn out very well at all. It's supposed to say be happy, and I think it ends up being say be happy. Bonnie, I think Andrew's doing well. I have not heard from him today. I saw him yesterday, and he was doing fine. He's waiting to hear about getting a new job, so I hope he hears something tomorrow. Denise, you're already Christmas shopping? You know, when you have a son who doesn't want anything for Christmas but money, you don't have to do a lot of shopping. Hey, Marcia from Kentucky. Okay, we're getting down to the part where I missed it the other day. And I think I missed it because I got tired of daubing. Hey, Kathy. Oh, it's so good to see people I haven't seen in so long through no fault of yours. It's all my fault, but I'm glad to be seeing people again. Now, probably Wednesday and Thursday I'll have some radio silence. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay, this is the part I missed the other day. And the instructions say to let it sit for just a minute or two. So I'm going to finish dabbing. Hey Mary, what town will you be in South Carolina? I'll be in Columbia. That's where one of my brothers is living for now. And I've been spending a whole lot of time up there. Okay, I think I'm going to call that done. And put the brush in there and let it soak a little bit. Yes, you am. I just hope I remember what I bought and don't have it somewhere I can't find. You might not be talking to me on that, Denise. I'm not sure. Thought about bringing some stuff up to Galax and see if I can offload some of it up there. Okay, now I'm going to take this off. Hey, Ellen, I've missed you too. You know, and I think probably in a few weeks I'll be back pretty much to a normal routine. So I hope so. Okay, so I'm just trying to take this off. That pretty much, I don't know what that means either. Oh, I got the bottom this time. Okay, I'm going to put this to one side, and this is what we've got right now. You can see I got it all the way to the bottom this time. Hey, Troy. Printing lots of prints. Hey, Debbie Cruz. I had such a good time visiting with Debbie Cruz on my way back from South Carolina a few days ago, actually. Okay, now you take your heat gun, or heat tool, and this is what's going to take, this is going to be loud, so I'll make sure my volume's up. And I'm sorry, you won't be able to hear me, but I'll try to talk loud. And you just keep it moving. But remember, this is what it looks like now. Like that. Yeah, Debbie saw a picture of this. Hey, Dale. It takes it a while to dry, but the longer you dry it, the darker it's supposed to get. And bamboo is probably not the best thing to do this on because it's got all the lines in it. But to me, that just makes it look more vintage. So that doesn't bother me. Hey, Nancy Burton. Hey, Donna Sue. It's good to see you, too. So you just keep it moving, otherwise it'll bubble up. You don't want to leave it sitting in one place for too long. And this does get really hot. The board does. But you can see a little bit that it's changing colors a lot. It's getting a little darker. Already, well, it's not quite that dark yet. But the longer you heat it, the darker it gets, allegedly. I really want to find the, one that changes to black instead of brown. Although this doesn't bother me. It is cool, Dustin. I enjoy it. Now, let me show you. Sometimes where it's lifted up, you can see up here the definition's pretty good on that one. But there's a lot of bleeding through, you know, where it went under down here. And that may be where I used too much, but it's also where the stencil was coming up some. But I don't care. This looks less like a Christmas tree than the other side did. So, listen, I'm going to do several of these, so I hope y'all don't mind. Because I want to get some experience doing it, because I really would like to do it in a real craft. Thanks, Ellen. I like it too. It's a fun technique, and there is some way that you can put colors on here, but I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, okay, great. I'm glad, Justin. I'll show you how to do this, and you can show me how to do a mold with resin. Hi, Rosemary. Okay, now I want to show you something. I don't know if y'all can see it, but right in here, it's raised up a little bit because I think I put too much of the torch paint on there and it's clumped up a little bit. But I can sand that down when I get it all dry, and it'll be okay. All right, I think you can tell that it's getting darker. I hope you can, because it is. Thank you for those hearts going over there. See, yeah, Bridget. I love the technique. I just want to be able to use it. Hey, Cynthia. And I do have a little pen here that's a portion that, you know, I can sign it with, but I have to be careful because this comes out pretty fast, and the signature is bigger than the design sometimes. But you can see over here where I did the signature at the bottom. Now when you finish these, you're supposed to seal it with something. I have some beeswax that you can put on it to rub it, but you still have to seal it. Hey Dale, I'm glad you like it. This is already better than the one I did, the other one I did. Well, thank you, Faye. Hey. Hey, Renee. Gosh, I'm glad to be back with y'all, to spend some little time with you. You have no idea how much I've missed you. Thank you, Cynthia. I do too. I really want to get it to where it's good. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit, and I'm going to. This has got 2 points. One's broader than the other. So I'm going to shake this up and just do a little signy sign down here just because I can. Thank you. Y'all have been missed too, believe me. Now this will dry up a lot faster. I mean, it spreads out. Hey, Pam. These have gotten caught in the thing. Yeah, try it. It's really a lot of fun. Liz, I'm looking forward to that so much, to meeting you. Okay, so the little pin reads into the wood too much. You see down there, it just looks like a clumpy mess, but that's okay. So it's not quite dry down here. But I think you can see in here that used to be real cloudy. As it dries, it gets a little bit lighter. Hey, Pam. You don't get on much anymore? I don't either, so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're both here tonight. I hope you're okay, Pam. These little places where I have too much of the paste on here are taking longer to dry. Thank you, Michelle. It's looking pretty good. Thank you, Pam. He needs him. He's probably going to be started on morphine on Monday. Thank you, Kay. And I don't expect him to be around much longer after that. But they've got to control the pain. I'm thinking he may last until Wednesday, so I'll get to see him one more time at least. Oh, see, there's a real sticky spot right there. Homemade beaver nuggets. Wow. And I can't sand this down until some of this gets drier than it is. See, I think you can tell. Hey, Tracy, I think you can tell it's considerably darker than it was with just the paste on there. Thank you, Rosemary. We're all hanging in. My younger brother saw him yesterday, the youngest one, and he said that Mike understood everything that he was saying, but all he was doing back is, thank you, Sharon, all he was doing back is thumbs up or something like that. Dale, so you're the one that 1,071 days. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can see a lot of places where this went under the stencil. Now, I do have a magnolia stencil. Thank you, Cynthia. I do have a magnolia stencil that I have not used, so it's still sticky on the back, and it may do better, and that's the one I want to do on a real craft. We'll see if I get to that point. There's my little sander thingy. Hey, Teresa. Let me show you this. This is kind of funny. This is one I did on a piece of thing. It's supposed to say be happy, but it was really in there, so it looks like it says be hoppy. But that's a piece of my oak tree. All right, let me give this a light little sandy sand. I want to let it dry more before I sand it real good. But it does knock down some of those places where it's raised up. So that's one. Yeah, I want to do another one. I've got this, it's lotus thing. It's kind of Egyptian looking, but I like it. And I'm going to put it on this. Thank you, Don. Put this on this, and it just fits. But it's going to be hard to tape it down, I think. No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, so I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to do that one. Now, the one I want to do is lost. I've got this cutting board, and I'm going to try it anyway, y'all, because this is a stencil that will stick down. Newest grandson. Oh, 2 months old. Pam, that's wonderful. Let me put this somewhere else. Let me put this somewhere else. But this is a cutting board. I'm not sure where I got it, but it's got a chalkboard in here, but that comes out, and I'll use it for something else. So I want to put this. It says, sometimes you just got to say, cluck it and go on. Oh, and walk away. I want to put that in the middle of this. Now, one thing about these torch stencils is they don't work on painted wood, not very well. I may try it, but not today. And I'm going to try to put that down there. And I don't have my defuzzing cloth, so I would have to find that. Okay, so let me see. Oops, that's not straight. Interesting way to paint. Yes, it is. But after you get it on, you can put this whatever you seal it with over the whole thing. Click it, yes. Sometimes just you gotta say click it and walk away. Does that look straight to y'all? Doesn't look straight to me. But it's gonna have to do. Okay. So don't need that, don't need that, don't need that yet. Where's my paste cup? Hey, Kelly Handicrafts. Hey, Timona, I've missed you too. I've missed everybody. I'm so glad to be back. Looks good to you. Okay, Pam, thanks. I'm going with it. Forgot to defuzz it. Oh, well. Not even sure I know what defuzz it means. I'm going to try this with the squeegee. But they sent me a squeegee that doesn't go. Hey, Tom. Okay, so let me just... See, I'm not good with a squeegee. And I don't think much of this squeegee because you can't get it all down in there. I'm not going to do that. I'm just giving that up. Giving that up for a bad habit. Let me try this. And this is probably too big, but it's okay. Uh-oh. Now, one thing about this, since it's not actually burned into the wood, if you don't like what you get, you can sand it down and do it again. And if you have a food grade sealer, then you can still use it as a cutting board. I really don't think you're supposed to do this many times, but I want to be sure it gets covered. Okay, let's see how this... Hey, Jean! You're never late as long as you're here. Let me see if I can pull this up and see what it looks like. That needs a little bit more. Needs a little bit more. When they say put a thin coat on, I think I take that too literally. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Put that there. You get that in there. All right, let's try this. Let's see what this does. See, right now, that's what it looks like. It's kind of cute. This seems to work a lot better with the sticky back stencils. Made it look so easy. I'm a nervous wreck doing it because I really don't want to mess it up. Yeah, it's torch paint, it says wood burning gel, but it's a torch paint, or is what it is. I got it from Amazon. I've got another one over here that's slightly different. This is torch paste. And so you can see that it's darkening up a little bit. This is the only way I can paint upside down and backwards. Thank you, Pam. Yes, it is like wood burning, only it doesn't actually burn in the wood, and you can, I could sand this off later if I want to change it. Not with a hand sand, not with my little... I couldn't get it off with that, but I could get it off with an electric sander. You see, it's coming out. I know it's backwards because I couldn't turn my camera around anymore, but... This gets darker and darker. That's right, it's magic. It's just like magic. Yeah, check it out on Amazon. It's really not hard to do. It is easier if you don't have a warp stencil. But I think it's very cool. Can you see how dark it's getting? Can you see that? You can kind of see some of the difference in the colors because the board is different colors. Let me walk away. Let me darken it that some. Hey, Kathy Jones, thank you for sprinkling. Well, it really is a lot of fun. You know, the longer you sit here and keep heat on it, the darker it gets. I'm trying to see. Gene, I don't think so. I've only seen it put on wood. And I've not seen it put on anything but unfinished wood. But I think there's a way to color this stuff. I hadn't found out what it is yet, but I think there's some way to color it. So it doesn't, you can get some color on there. Thank you, Glenda. But it is fun. I'll do some more of this. And you go over it later with some kind of sealer, and if you use a food safe sealer, you can do it. I may go over this with, hey Christy, I may put this in resin and put resin over it. Because, this is no good for a cutting board anyway because of the indentation. If I ever get tired of it, I can just stick the whiteboard back in here. Or I can also do something on this side. And I might. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this part's looking a lot darker than it did, and so is that to some extent. The last thing you saw was cutting board. Okay. It's all dry, so. And it's getting, I'm sweating. It's getting hot, but I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'll have to seal it with something. I could put some antique wax on it or some clear wax because I don't think it'll take that off. Or, some tinted wax of some sort. And just, see what happens. I've got a tree of life here that I want to put on something that I like that. And it's not warped yet, so it ought to be all right. Anyway, I hope y'all will try this. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And, I got to get this stuff cleaned up and now hey, Lori. Hey, it's good to see you too. Get this cleaned up and get my dog fed and stuff like that. Get me fed. But I did want to come live. I told you last night I would, and then I slept most of the day away. Thank you, Mary. I'm going to finish this up, and it will be available at some point, when I have an auction. But I really do like it. I really do like it. I'm going to post it on the wall just like this, on my page just like this. It says sometimes you just have to say, cluck it and walk away. That's what it says, which I think is very true. Just say, click it. Nothing wrong with that. It would be a great Christmas gift. It would. So if I can find some more, and I've got some more cutting boards, and when I find a food safe sealant, or you know, or something like that. Thank you. I like it too. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. So, yeah, it is funny. I think it's cute. And I hope I can use the stencil again for something because I do like it. All right, y'all. I think that I'm going to get off and go to bed. Like it, non-thinking craft, it looks so cool. It does look cool. It looks like I spent a lot of time on it, doesn't it? Now, I will paint the board up or, you know, stain it or something. But I didn't want to risk getting anything on this part. Thank you. And I think I will put something else on this side. Just so you can use it either way you want to. Maybe put a saying over here, more of an inspirational saying. You need that saying for your sister. She raises chickens to the eggs. Okay. And sometimes she just wants to say cluck it and walk away too, I bet. All right. Goodbye, Kathy. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Jean. Well, the replay will be here for 30 days. And then it'll be over on YouTube. So, because, you know, I'm moving things over there. I'm not giving up Facebook, but I'm going over there too. Perfect thing to torch. I like it. Okay, y'all. Thank you very much for being here. And I will see you again soon. I may try to go live again tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm going to try. You know, tomorrow and Tuesday both. And then I'll be kind of out of pocket for a little while. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good night and sleeps well and wakes up rested and refreshed in the morning. Okay. Pam, I read that the way you meant it, not the way you wrote it. Okay, y'all have a good night. Remember, somebody in Alabama loves you. It's me. Bye, y'all.